Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here, White Mountain TV 16. It is the 10th of October. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and you can see that there. About 44 degrees outside, so a little bit chilly this morning, but nice. I came jacket on. I could be because I forgot a jacket, I'm not sure, but it was nice walking outside out to the car. You can see some cars traveling by there on our North Conway Village live cam. And it is a nice Sunday morning. And good to see you once again. Rob Clark here with you on this fine Sunday morning. And it's the middle of a long weekend. You know, a Saturday, Sunday, Monday long weekend. So we got a lot of people up here visiting. And welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, especially if it's your first time here. And if it's your first time watching White Mountains Today, well, welcome to that too. And beware. Speaking of beware, Matthew, good morning.
I turned up the wrong mic. Beware me.
Beware.
I spook.
Matthew.
You spook, get to spooked.
That's
yes.
it. It's like Halloween every day when
Every day.
Matthew's here. So.
That's right. When you see my face, you know to run.
That's it. Nice mask you got there, buddy. Not a mask.
Thank you.
Not a mask.
I got it yesterday.
That's right. I got it 26 years ago. Hey, a great show today,
Yes.
as always, right here on the program. We have Little Angel Service Dog. We're going to look at a video we have here of an interview with Josh from Little Angel Service Dog. Plus, also Susan Bean from Denmark Art Center. I say it like that because that's how she'd want me to say it. Susan Bean, great person, great, wonderful, always fun to interview too. The energy. So we'll look forward to chatting with Susan today. Plus, it is a Watch on Win extravaganza. We have a bunch of stuff to give away. We have. Do you have little pictures of stuff to give away?
It'll depend.
It'll depend on what I say.
Not on the script.
Okay.
So
well,
I'll have to.
All right. Well, we can talk about them because we're going to. We have a gift certificate to Woodstock Inn Brewery over there in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. We have a Helly Hansen. Scout Duffel Extra Large. This baby's big.
You don't have that one.
I mean, the best I can show you, because it's in a bag, but this will give you an idea of its size. It takes up the whole screen. But look at that duffel. That's gonna be a nice prize for somebody. And of course, it's Helly Hansen quality, so you can't compete with that. And then we have some Boggs boots here. Some women's Savi slip-ons. I have the low. These are what I remember. I was talking about them last week, but I have the low version, so they're like a little slip-on, and the men's version. But I like this color. I would, So they came. I told you I ordered them. They arrived very quickly.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, Boggs. I got them really quickly. All of a sudden, this box shows up. I'm like, I don't know what this is because I wasn't expecting anything yet. So.
Like, thank you, Boggs.
Thank you, Boggs. And then there's one more thing. What is? I've got a
fever.
Oh yeah, Mount Washington Auto Road. That's what I had here, but I wanted to confirm that's what it was. So drive yourself up Mount Washington Auto Road. What a great time of year to do that. To go up the auto. Look at that. This is summer, but imagine it now with the foliage, and the foliage. A little later this year, but strong. So
yeah.
It's. I remember one year where like the leaves never changed, and then boom, all of a sudden they were dark and they fell off the tree. So, but what a great time to travel up the auto road. You know what? If this was allowed, but it's not.
Okay.
So you have one person who wins all of them. So they pack all their stuff into their Helly Hansen duffel.
Right.
They put on their Boggs boots, in case it's raining. And then they go to the top of the auto road, and then on the way back, then they go over to Woodstock and have some ducklings.
Have some duck wings.
So,
duck wings and the Mountain Haze IPA or
exactly. So
something.
But unfortunately, you can't do that. But you could do it on your own. You could kind of make your own little trip like that.
You could, yeah. You could completely make a whole day out of it.
Yeah, there was. I went to this event once. It was one of those kind of big events. And they had a goodie bag, with all sorts of stuff. And there's this one guy who every year would wear everything that was in the goodie bag, even like the coffee mug or whatever that came with the goodie bag. So it was a lot of fun.
It's like being the first day at school and all your clothes match exactly.
Exactly. I did that first grade. I remember I had them laid right out, so ready to go.
Like, I got it.
Yeah.
This is the fit.
Yeah, try to tell my high schooler now, okay, why don't you get your clothes together? I will. Okay, we have to leave in 1 minute. All right. I'll go see if anything's clean.
We had to leave 10 minutes ago.
Clean.
Okay.
Why is the teenagers talking?
Okay.
You were the same way, Matthew. I was probably the same.
I probably was, but I've always been kind of like a German shepherd, so I just kind of, yeah, just like pretty much just like that, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll go.
We'll go to the store.
That's right.
Go to Walgreens.
Yeah. I can just imagine your mom was like, come on, Matthew. Let's go in the car. Let's go for a ride.
I just run full bore, jump in the back of her GMC Envoy.
There you go. That's it. Oh, it's with our dogs. You if they're outside and you want to get something out of the car, you can't do it.
Oh, yeah?
You got to try to sneak it in and reach in and grab it. Because if you open that door, the dogs are in.
Oh, yeah. They're like, we're ready. We're going.
We're going. We're like, it's 10 o'clock at night. Hey, let's take a look at the weather forecast, because I'm kind of curious about this weather forecast for today and what we have going on. And there is the weather map of New England. It looks like a bunch of stuff down in the Mid-Atlantic states. I always had an affinity. I like the name, the Mid-Atlantic states. Didn't matter where they were, but the Mid-Atlantic states. But for us, we're going to have high pressure to our east. It's going to maintain offshore flow through tonight with mostly cloudy skies, but generally dry weather. A warming trend will start Monday with temperatures climbing into the mid-70s by Tuesday and staying well above normal through the end of next week. Precipitation, I wanted to say participation. Precipitation chances remain low with slight chances across southern areas late tomorrow and again Wednesday, which is good because I got to do a little painting outside. No, not like a painting, not like a a watercolor.
Like you got to paint your house.
I got to paint. I got to paint the door.
Oh.
Got to paint the. We got a new door, and that was a process. But so we got a new door, and the old door, it did us well for 23 years, but it was time.
Time for a new door.
It was time for a new door, and then we're painting it, and we said, well, we should paint it a color, because you got to paint a door. You got to get the primer on there, and my kids were like, we were like, let's paint it red. They're like, no, every door is red. We're like, no, not every door is red. So yesterday I was going down to pick up some paint, and I was driving. I was looking at houses, and guess what, Matthew?
What, Rob?
If the door wasn't white or natural wood, it was red.
It was red, right?
I'm like, oh, I guess they were right. I guess kudos to my kids for being observant. So,
right.
All right, back to the weather. So there we have the weather. So, and then our weather forecast, patchy fog before 10 a.m., which it is today. Otherwise, cloudy with a high near 61. Calm winds becoming south around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more patchy fog before 9 p.m. than patchy fog after 10. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low around 49. Calm winds. Patchy fog on Monday before 10. Otherwise, mostly sunny with a high near 70. Calm winds. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 50. You got it. Calm winds. Moving up towards, if Tuesday is not calm winds, I'm going to be very, very upset. On Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. Calm winds. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. No wind. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 73. And then looking out towards Friday, again, up in the 70s. So, today, look at today. It has to kind of throw our pattern off.
I can relate a lot with the today forecast.
Just feeling kind of cloudy and 61.
Everyone else has got the sun shining, man.
That's right. Look at that, though. That's nice. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, we were just talking about traveling to the summit of Mount Washington, and they're going to be mostly in the clear under mostly cloudy skies. Wind southwest at 20 to 35 miles per hour. Could get some gusts up to 45. So, oh, wow.
Yeah, it was completely covered, and then I saw this, and I was like, again, it's right.
Wow.
It's just a complete undercast, yeah.
Beautiful. I bet that sunrise is just spectacular. We'll have to talk to is it Jackie or Steve this weekend, I think. So up there on the summit, we're going to chat with them in about an hour and find out what's going on up there on the summit of Mount Washington. So, hey, if you're thinking about going and seeing a spooky family movie, why not do it at the Theater in the Wood? That's right. Join them Friday evenings, October 8th through October 29th. So that's this Friday coming up. Bring your family, wear your Halloween costumes, grab a slice of pizza or some popcorn from the concession stand, and enjoy a not-so-scary movie. $5 suggested donation per person. Doors open at 5:30. Movie starts at 6. Reserve your seats at BelieveInBooks.org. And it's Hotel Transylvania this Friday. Next week is the Addams Family, October 22nd, Hocus Pocus. And then on the 29th, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So a lot of fun. I like the not-so-scary movie, the fun, the fun ones like that.
Right. Kind of makes it a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of a party.
Yeah, exactly. And discover music around every corner of the 5th Annual Busker Festival at Settlers Green Outlet Village on Columbus Day weekend. That's this weekend. Street musicians play throughout the weekend, capped off by a full band concert by local band Shark Martin at the Tuggerman Pop-Up Beer Garden 3 to 6 on Sunday. Artist lineup and full details, you can find them right there at settlersgreen.com. Bunch of people, bunch of great artists who will be there, including the Della Valle Bluegrass Trio, Fabio Gutierrez, Julia Velli, Majestic Loonbirds. I just like the name of that one. Megan Clark, Reed Van Rossum, Riley Parkhurst Duo, Rob Viola, and the String Equinox. Not the String Equinox. Trenton Graham and Willow Carter. They're all going to be there at various places throughout.
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 I know one of them's up front of the Lint store. I went there yesterday.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can I just get a sample of the Lint?
Let's take a sample.
Let's take a
Let's take a sample. It was over and over again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The busker guy's got chocolate all over his face.
He's just singing through the through the
the
chocolate.
lint. Hey, I want to give something away.
Why not?
I want to give away a $25 gift card to the Woodstock Inn Station and Brewery, and where, of course, is that? North Woodstock, New Hampshire. One of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries and voted favorite restaurant in the White Mountains, not once, not twice, but 8 times. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and outdoor patio dining. And we're going to give it, we're not even taking a qualifier. We're giving this away right now. If you have the correct answer, you will be enjoying the Woodstock Inn Brewery. So that's cool. But I actually like the qualifying. It's fun. You get to chat with people, see what's going on, suspense. But today, we just want to identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. Please identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. Call us at 603-356-6619.
Tell us.
There's a lot more towns in Carroll County than I expected.
I'm going through them slowly.
I know, but it's kind of funny. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Can you identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red?
I'm going to say Freedom.
Freedom. Would it be Freedom? Wrong. That's a good guess, though. Good guess for Freedom.
Nothing but good guess.
Nothing but good guesses.
Guesses. Yes.
Yeah. I always forget where the bottom of Carroll County is. So
it's got a butt on it.
Yeah. Of course, there's like a Wi-Fi shortage right now because everybody's Googling.
Right.
Carroll County, New Hampshire, and then they get Carroll County, Missouri.
Town by town. Yeah.
Exactly.
What is the weird town?
Yeah, what is that? It's kind of a neat shaped
town.
Is
there another show where someone doesn't make these questions?
Right. Can I just tune in there? I see that like when people wear jackets from they're like state champs, and the jackets have the outline of the state.
Right.
Like Maine, New Hampshire, very, Then there's Colorado,
just square,
just the square, and Michigan's always fun because the Upper Peninsula is up on your shoulder and sneaking over the top or something like that.
Snaking over you.
So 356-6619 is the number to call to identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. People are sleepy this morning. They're like, it's Boston.
It's Boston. That's Nova Scotia. We technically previewed this one yesterday.
Technically, why? You showed it by accident?
Yeah, so, I forgot we had previewed another question. I just put this one up, and Chris was like, no, let's go back and do the other one.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it's not like this. It's not like it was an actual preview, but.
Right. But, yeah. But those people who were watching yesterday, they got a head start. So
ideally, in theory.
Ideally.
So, if we have to, I can leave it up and we can head to break.
Leave it up. We'll go away, and then we'll come back, and if you figure it out, give us a call. And we're back here in a minute on Outside White Mountains TV.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Have you accepted chronic pain and loss of mobility as part of aging? What if you could get back the life you love? I'm Dr. Trish Murray, and I'd like to give you the tools to restore and maintain your own physical, mental, and cognitive health. The Discover Health Movement Membership is an online movement program that can be done anywhere on your own schedule. It's unique, fun, non-intimidating, and it gets you back to the life you love. Sign up at discoverhealthfmc.com.
I tried a laxative that's both gentle and fast.
Great tasting Dalgalac Soft Chews works naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. Puts you comfortably in control. Dalgalac Soft Chews.
That's half the fun of a new house, seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
Well, they left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Nope. No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Matthew, Let's take a look outside.
Okay.
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 All right, I'll do that.
You are
And
real.
there is the North Conway Village live cam right now, and about 45 degrees outside. And some cars traveling by, enjoying the morning. Foggy morning, as we talked about in the forecast. Can't see Mount Cranmore. Mount Cranmore right there, or it is there. Trust us. Just trust us. But you can see Zeb's General Store, and of course the North Conway Village live cam, which is available 24 hours a day on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is brought to us by our friends there at Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store, unlike anything else in New England, located on Main Street in North Conway Village. Plus, you can shop online at zebs.com, so you can do that. Hey, there's a Dine to Donate coming up, which is not only fun, but you get food.
You get food and you get
food and you
auction
donate.
and dogs.
Yeah, and at the Black Cap Grill in North Conway, they're hosting a Dine to Donate for Little Angel Service Dogs of Bartlett this Thursday, October 14th. Wouldn't that be next Thursday, October 14th? No, it is this Thursday, October 14th. So I messed up the other thing.
Are you a week in the past?
I'm a week in the past, yeah, so I apologize for that. 10% of food sales are donated to Little Angels. There'll be a chance to meet Nellie the Angel, observe service dog demonstrations, and take a chance at winning a 50-50 raffle and chance and silent auctions. Prizes to be awarded include a stay at the Omni Mount Washington Resort, a holiday family portrait session, skydive, golf and ski certificates for 2022, and more. You can go to littleangelservicedogs.org and find out more about them and the Dine to Donate. And I'm thinking about bringing my family and friends to enjoy a family holiday-themed stroll through the woods at Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough on Friday, October 15th. Castle in the Clouds has teamed up with the Moultonborough Recreation Department and the Lakes Region Conservation Trust for an event not to be missed. This hike is self-guided, so you walk at your leisure and either do the trail more than once if you like. The trail will be marked with lighted jack-o'-lanterns, and be sure to look for some not-so-scary Halloween surprises along the way. It's recommended that you bring headlamps or flashlights to help you find your way. Costumes are encouraged. And please note, this is a child and family-friendly event, so that's a cool thing. The Halloween decorations and surprises will not be scary or gory, and this will not be a haunted walk. Reservations are not required, and then after the hike, warm up by the fire pit and enjoy hot cocoa and goodies. Compliments of Castle in the Clouds, the Moultonborough Recreation Department, and the Lakes Region Conservation Trust. More at castleintheclouds.org. That's this Friday, October 15th. Now that I know what week I'm in, it's this Friday. All right, so we're going to take we're going to move along, and we'll come back to the Woodstock Inn. But we're going to do a preview right now. We talked about the preview.
Well,
what?
So okay, so what are you trying to do right now? So you want to preview the next prize?
Yeah.
And just skip what we're doing right now?
We're going to come back to it. Is that cool?
So we'll preview this one and then do another question and then do the question again.
Yeah, later
on. Okay, we'll do that.
Does that work for you?
I mean, it's going to have to.
I'm throwing off Matthew now.
It's going to have to.
I'm following the script.
I mean, yes, but it doesn't matter. Go for it.
I look like the guy in the meme.
Which meme?
The guy with the eyes, you know?
I have to see.
Meme.
I have to see it. That's a meme right there.
I know. That's a meme.
What?
I don't know what the meme would be. All right. Are you cool with this?
Tell me what prize we're previewing.
We're previewing the Helly Hansen Scout Duffel.
Oh, I don't have that. Yeah, you tell us about it.
I want to talk about that because it's wicked awesome. It's Helly Hansen's new PVC-free duffel with ergonomic design. It's 90 liters. It's about 90 liters. That's big. And you saw it earlier when I held it up. The large U-shaped opening helps the bag stay standing even when empty, and the lined side pocket allows you to separate your shoes from your clothing. What shoes? Your Boggs boots. The bag also features hidden shoulder straps in the top lid pocket, and similar to their trolley, the main zipper is lockable for safe travel. So it fell down. Oops. Plus, you know, the best part is when it comes around on the carousel, after you've traveled, you go, that's my bag.
Thank you.
That's my bag. That's the best part about having a unique bag. That one's mine. There it goes.
And there's one right next to it, identical, and you're like, wait a minute.
Oh, I think I told you, I went to an event, and everybody got bags, and they all came off the conveyor at the same time. It's like, I have no idea.
You just start cracking them open.
Yeah.
Like, all right, who's got the Cracker Jack? Yeah.
That's right. We have ribbons on our bags.
Oh,
for
cool.
that reason. So we're just previewing that right now. We're not taking a caller, and don't call about the previous question, because we'll repeat that one later. We'll find a time. We'll slip it in.
Well, hopefully people will pick up on that because
Yeah.
it could be a little confusing. Are we going to preview the question as well, or just the prize for next time, Rob? Because I think if we preview a question, it might be a little confusing for some people.
No, we won't preview a question.
Okay.
We're just previewing the prize.
We'll do a prize preview.
Prize preview of the Helly Hansen Scout Duffel Extra Large.
You can put your Tic Tacs and your Pez. Oh, you like Pez? That's right.
I have Pez. Yeah, but Tic Tacs would be good to have in that because then as you walk around, you go ching, 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 ching.
It's the biggest Morocco. What is it?
Yeah, Morocco's.
Morocco? Is that what it's called?
Is that what they're called?
I don't think Morocco. I think it's Morocco.
I think so, Morocco. I got some for Christmas once.
You did?
Yeah.
The good ones?
No.
Oh.
But they were fun. You know, I
Okay.
was like 8 or 4 or 6.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like last year.
No. The kids probably got them. But we digress. All right. So we have we've previewed the prize. And then when we come back, we're going to give that one away. Well, not right away.
We're going to give the Woodstock one away with right?
We'll figure it out.
We still have to give the Woodstock one
Still gotta
away
give
with
the
the
Woodstock
last
one.
question. Yeah.
All right. Let's go away, and we'll be back on White Mountains Today.
The White Mountains TV Foliage Report is brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Here's the Foliage Report as of October 8th. We'll start by saying it's beautiful everywhere right now. Fall color may be a little behind schedule this year, but the change from last week to this week has been the biggest of the season. Some spots are at peak, some are near peak, and others are advancing toward peak rapidly. Let's get to it. If you're looking for peak color, you'll want to head north. The season's most vibrant hues are stretching down from the great north woods of Coos County into the villages above the northern notches, like Whitefield, Bethlehem, and Bretton Woods. Here, the iconic Omni Mount Washington Hotel is cloaked in her regal garments. Velvety reds and oranges make for a stunning picture of the Grand Dame. Franconia Notch is also at or nearing peak, as seen here in photos courtesy of Cannon Mountain and Franconia Notch State Park. Mid-elevations on the Mount Washington Auto Road are spotted with peak foliage. This view of the Mount Washington Auto Road stage office from above shows lower elevation forests in Pinkham Notch are beautiful with the brightest, most saturated fall color set to emerge in the coming days. The colors in this view from the Pemi Overlook high up on the Kankamagus Highway on a cloudy day are like vivid oil paints on a smoky gray canvas. Side attractions like Sabaday Falls make the Kank one of the most popular fall drives in the world. In North Conway, the progression of color went from a walk to a run this past week. The village absolutely glows in the afternoon sun. Yellow ash trees at peak color already dropping leaves. Maples along the water's edge at Dolph Pond and along Stark Road make for a pleasant country drive. The view from the top of Cathedral Ledge shows vibrant pockets of hardwoods amid evergreens, with the high elevation slopes of Carter Notch in the background covered in crimson. This interesting view of Cranmore Mountain shows Blackcap Mountain in the background with beeches, birches, and maples in peak color, while Cranmore and the peaks of the Green Hills Preserve are still mostly green due to a higher oak density. Lower elevation forests are rushing to catch up to mountainsides already splotched in the season's brightest colors. Enjoy what is sure to be one of the most beautiful weeks of the fall here in the White Mountains. Share your pictures with us on social media, and we may show them off in the next week's Foliage Report. Thanks for watching.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Foliage season is the perfect time to enjoy the best of fall. Try out a stunning new dark color at Katie's Nails, or indulge in a pumpkin spiced latte from Starbucks. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
type 2 diabetes?
On it.
On it.
On it with Jardiance.
Meet the people who are managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk with Jardiance. Jardiance is a once-daily pill that can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it can help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. Jardiance also lowers A1C, and it may help you lose some weight.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack? Yep, they're on it with Jardiance. Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
You won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So take Allegra before allergy symptoms take over you. And for kids, try allergist-recommended non-drowsy children's Allegra.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16 Sunday. It is the 10th of October and right in the middle of the long weekend, which is a lot of fun. And I'm sure people are going to do a bunch of stuff. A lot of people in town. Great day, great weather to go out and do some hiking or do some outdoor activities. And then, of course, today, you know, it's football, baseball. Red Sox are playing, so that's kind of cool. So, you know, Busker Festival, things going on in town, so fun.
Yeah, you can go sit in traffic for 30 years in Freiburg if you want.
Who knows? You know, maybe it'll be moving smoothly. But you know what? You know, my wife was sitting in traffic. I said, but you know what's nice? I'm just looking at the houses as I'm going by, looking at the foliage. I'm like, kudos to you.
Yeah, good.
So,
I'd be smacking my head against the steering wheel.
I'm the type of person too. It's kind of like, you know, oh, there's going to be traffic, but I can go around. It'll probably take twice as long, but at least I'm moving.
Right.
So it's always that, which way is quicker?
The illusion of I'm going to get there quicker.
Right. The illusion. You know what's not an illusion? The weather in the White Mountains. So let's take a look around the White Mountains right now. And that's presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And that was an interesting segue because the 2 photos kind of went almost... Oh, well, no, they didn't. I thought they did. Went together.
A little.
But a little bit. The color did. The color is definitely there. And that's a shot of Conway right now with Mount Washington poetically in the background. And look at that, the deeper clouds down below. You take some good photos, Matthew. You're really good.
Thank you. I got to get up at 3 to do these.
There you go. But that's a nice photo of Conway. And 48 degrees in Conway as we speak. And then we move to the summit of Mount Washington and a spectacular shot up there. 40 degrees up on the summit of Mount Washington. So probably, I bet the deck's a little slippery. I would hazard to guess that it's a hazard out there on the deck. So up there, 40 degrees up there. And back down to North Conway Village, where we're at 49 degrees now here in the center of North Conway. So we took a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. So, alrighty. What? What? Were you talking to me? 5 day. 5 day. So speaking of weather, which we were doing, is let's take a look at the weather forecast for it. And as you can see here, today is the offshoot, the one different.
The runt.
One of these days is not like the other. Today, patchy fog before 10 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 61. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 10, otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 70. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 73. So pretty cool. Pretty cool there for the forecast. So yeah, if you got to, if you got some of those projects you're saying, I really need to do that before the snow flies, this will be a good week to do it. Get outside and do that. So, and you know what else you can do? You can bring your dog to Settlers Green. Not this week, but at the end of the month. Grab fresh afternoon air and stroll through Settlers Green dog-friendly stores every last Friday of the month during their Pups and Pints series. Shoppers with dogs in tow are encouraged to kick back and enjoy free live music by Julia Velli at the Black Cap Grill on Friday, October 29th. Each puppy of any age and their human can check in with the events team to receive a free dog treat from Percy Paws and a wooden token, which is good for either a free pint of ice cream at Trails End Ice Cream, and the wooden token can also be used for a discounted beer at Black Cap during the event. The event runs 4 to 6, and it's weather dependent. Tokens are limited to dog owners only. While supplies last, there'll be extra seats set up near the music for those looking to just enjoy the live tunes and their ice cream. And if you bring your dog into Trails End on that day, they get a free doggy sundae.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you guys get to see a dog.
So you can get your pint of ice cream, or you can save it for your beer, no judgment. But your dog, no matter what, can get a free doggy sundae. So
I love it.
Or as I like to refer to them as the Sunday doggy sundae.
A Dundee, yes.
With my U2 voice. Sunday doggy Sunday. I don't think people understand that half the time, but
I understand
there you go.
it.
Thank you for understanding that.
Doggy Sunday.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just need, we need Bono in the background singing that. Should be like a button you press every time,
The Bono button.
The Bono button every time. I always thought that would be fun, like at a supermarket or whatever. Somebody says something, you just press a button.
That was easy. Yeah, you should.
It's like the easy button.
Yeah, it's like the
we
same
need the
easy
easy button that says Sunday Doggy.
We just gotta book Bono.
Yeah.
To come on down and
There we go.
I
That'd
almost
be
said
awesome.
Sonny Bono, not Sonny Bono.
No. Hey, coming up on the program, we have an interview with Little Angel Service Dogs, plus, of course, the Observatory Report and Watch and Win. But right now, I want to take a look at some of the area's best destinations. And today,
Well, I was going to say that we
We wanna do that?
We should do a detour right now and try and give away this Woodstock.
I love detours.
And we should try and give away the Woodstock in brewery gift card. I would
We're not
say.
going to try. We're going to do.
Yes.
Not try, we will. Do we will. And we have a $25 gift card to the Woodstock Inn Brewery, located, of course, in North Woodstock, New Hampshire, one of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries, and voted favorite restaurant in the White Mountains 8 times. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and outdoor patio dining. So right now, we're giving away the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Later on, we'll give away the duffel. But we want to give people a chance to ponder this and come up with the right answer. So let's take a look at our Watch and Win question to win the Woodstock Inn Brewery gift card. And here we go. Identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. And if you identify it, you get to go to the Woodstock Inn Brewery, which is also on that map.
It is somewhere, yes.
Woodstock is on that map. We know it. Ooh, someone's calling. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know the Carroll County town highlighted in red?
Yes, I do. It's Tuftonboro.
Tuftonboro. It is Tuftonboro, one of the 3 boroughs of Carroll County. And who's on the phone?
This is Steve from Jackson.
Steve, how are you this morning?
Just fine, and yourself, bro?
I'm doing very well. And so, Steve, you have a $25 gift card to go over to the Woodstock Inn Brewery.
Thank you so much.
I think, this is a perfect time to do it, too. Drive over the Kangamogus, enjoy that. What do you got planned for today, Steve?
I'm not sure. We're resting up for the Sandwich Fair tomorrow.
Always fun down at the Sandwich Fair. America's longest running, continuously run fair, by the way.
Good for you.
Yeah. So, Steve.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. So hang on the phone. We'll get more information from you. So Steve's going to go over to the Woodstock Inn and Brewery, and then also the Sandwich Fair. So he's going to do both.
A little smorgasbord of local goodness.
Yeah. Sandwich Fair. That's always a lot of fun. Yeah, it's the longest continuously run fair in the country.
The whole
Down
country.
Sandwich Fair. Yeah, it's like 104,000 years or something.
It's a lot of years.
Yeah, there were cavemen there going, ooh, snow cone.
Fried dough.
Fried dough. Yes, it's been discovered that fried dough was made back in caveman times. And they've found preserved copies of it. You can still eat it. So
You ride the Ferris wheel.
Copies of it. All right. We will be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
I'm a PGA pro, a PGA member. I've been awarded 2 rewards from the PGA of America, one from the PGA of America and one from the New England PGA. It's a course that you got to keep the ball in play. It's a golf course that has very good, fast greens. It's always in good shape. Views are spectacular, as you can see behind me. I like the layout. It's not overly long, but you better be in play, because if you miss a fairway, you can make some serious numbers here. There is some tightness in it, and the greens are spectacular here. I mean, the greens, I think, are the best in the valley here, and greens are most important to anybody who wants to play. I give as many lessons as I can, and I just want to give lessons because I want people to like it, the sport, as much as I do. It's you against the golf course. The golf course always wins, so that's what you're facing. It gets frustrating if you don't know what you're doing right, and that's why golf PGA members are around to give lessons so help you through that. It's a very enjoyable game. I mean, you get to meet people. Social is a big thing. I mean, if you go out, you play golf with your friends or your buddies, or you play as couples, then it's all about the enjoyment of playing with somebody else. And that's what golf does. I mean, it brings your enjoyment out. It brings frustration, but it also brings enjoyment. It is a great combination, and the food is excellent. So you should all come out and try it. And if you don't want to play golf, just go to the restaurant and have some food. Or you can go out and walk around in the woods. There's plenty of paths you can walk through.
Been here for 9 years now, and it's beautiful. We have access to the hotel. The meals are wonderful. They have a lovely little bar, and it's just a pleasant place to be.
A lot of people don't know the golf courses here. So part of my job is to get people to know that we're right off of West Side Road. And again, you got a jewel of a golf course here, so please come out and try us. If you want a nice experience, please show up and you'll see it here.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Subaru presents The Underdogs. They may have lost an eye, or their hearing, or their youthful good looks, but there's a lot of things these remarkable dogs haven't lost, like their ability to lick, wag, and love with the best of them. Join Subaru in helping underdogs find a loving home and celebrate all dogs during our 3rd annual National Make a Dogs Day.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Weathervane Theater brings Broadway to the North Country, performing award-winning musicals and plays in an alternating repertory schedule. Staged in a charming and historic venue, the Weathervane's fall season runs now through October 10th. Featuring Pippin, Always Patsy Cline, She Loves Me, and The Mountaintop. See a different show almost every night. Enjoy Broadway in the North Country. For ticket information, go online to weathervanenh.org.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let us revisit and find out about Little Angel Service Dogs in Bartlett, New Hampshire, and what they're doing to make life a little bit better, one dog at a time.
You are watching White Mountains Today live from North Conway. I am Chris Prue and joined in studio by Josh Drew. He is from Little Angels Service Dogs, which is now located in Bartlett. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
And our third guest in studio is Nellie. She is a golden retriever and beautiful. How old is Nellie?
Nellie is almost 3, actually.
And
just about 3.
She is one of the service dogs that you guys have trained. Tell us a little bit about Nellie. I think different service dogs have kind of different functions and different roles. What's her role?
Yeah, so Nellie has a pretty unique role for our company. Generally, we as a company are training service dogs for one specific person and their disability. Nellie has done so well with her socialization that we've decided to turn her into our community outreach dog. And so anytime we're doing projects that benefit the community, Nellie's the one involved.
Right.
So we go to Merriman House, we go to the Adult Day Center, the Gibson Center, the local schools, and Nellie's always the one that goes and meets and greets everyone.
I can tell she has experience in that because as soon as she met me, she came right over and said, okay, pet me, because that's my role. My role is to have people put their hands on me and make them happy.
Absolutely. That is what she's meant for.
She's so sweet. Tell us a little bit about, let me get this right, Little Angels Service Dogs. You guys are centered in Bartlett right now, almost in Crawford Notch practically.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you came to be in Bartlett.
Yeah, so Little Angel Service Dogs is a nationwide service dog agency. We're a nonprofit, and we are lucky enough to train service dogs for children and adults for all sorts of disabilities. Pretty much we train for everything but for the blind.
Wow.
And so Little Angels originated out of San Diego, and I got involved when my brother needed a service dog from them. He has an extremely rare disease, and Little Angels was the only company in the country that would help him.
You were telling me a little bit about your brother's story and what his service dog does, and it's astounding.
It's pretty incredible, and that was what eventually got me roped into it. My brother needs a combination of a psychiatric and mobility service dog. And so the dog, one, alerts him to any impending panic or anxiety attacks, and then also helps him with mobility issues like standing up, sitting down, retrieving a bottle of water out of the fridge.
Wow.
And so it completely changed his life.
Right.
And that was when I saw that and kind of helped him through that process, I got roped in, and now I'm hooked.
And these animals are so smart. How common are training facilities like this that produce dogs that are capable of doing this?
You know, there's a lot of really credible organizations through the country. There's not a lot that do the scope of work that we're doing.
Mhm.
So there's not a lot of organizations that will do psychiatric care if you're not a combat veteran.
Right.
There's about 3 in the country. And there's also not a lot of organizations that will serve children or pediatrics.
Right.
And so that's really where we got in with Little Angels. Was my brother was a non-combat vet child.
Right.
And so that was how it all came to be.
Right. And with service dogs, it seems like, one dog does not fit all. These dogs are kind of custom trained for different purposes. In fact, Nellie, you said, went across the country just a little while ago to visit some Olympians?
Yeah, so
was it Nellie?
Yep, exactly. Again, with Nellie's outreach skills, we got contracted to work with some Olympic athletes leading up to the Tokyo Games. Those athletes have just been struggling so much. They've been in isolation to qualify to travel.
Yeah.
And so they brought us in on a special project to let Nellie just chill out, hang with them, and kind of soothe their stress leading up to traveling.
Oh, man, I bet Simone Biles probably could have used Nellie.
we thought about that one too. We were hopeful.
What a beautiful dog. What is the process like for getting a service dog? How does someone, first of all, even know that that they need a service dog, and then what is the process for getting one? I imagine that because it's such a custom thing, there must be a long wait list.
There's a very long wait list, and it's a long process. It's a hard, stressful process. It all starts with talking with a medical provider, and based on your individual disability, talking with them about whether or not they think it would be a good fit for you.
Yep.
With us, you go through a very extensive application process where we also talk with them. And start to finish, it's usually about 3 years or so to really get your service dog. So yeah, it's incredibly hard, but we try our best to support our clients through that and get them fully prepped for when that dog is ready for their specific disability.
Right. Tell us about your facilities in Bartlett now, because you mentioned that it's not too often that a company moves its headquarters from San Diego to Bartlett, New Hampshire. What drew them to Bartlett?
Yeah, so in 2018, we grew too much for our facility in San Diego, and the board of directors at that point asked me if I would move out and open a second location. And my caveat was that I would do that as long as I could move closer to family.
Wow.
And my family here, I'm homegrown from Bartlett, and it just so happened that the Sky Valley Motels and Cottage Resort went up on the market exactly when we started looking. And so Dave Eliason, the Eliason family were incredible. They made sure it would happen, and they helped us move right into that property.
Wow.
And so it was just perfect fit.
I know it's kind of a sprawling, you have a lot of acreage there. Is that what you need for training dogs like this?
Yeah, it's what we need. You need a ton of space for the dogs, and ultimately it lets us expand to what we wanted. We were able to go in there and renovate each of the cottages already existing.
Yep.
So that we could create employee housing. So all of my trainers live on site with their dogs. And yeah, 35 acres with the entire backside being the river is just picturesque for a bunch of pups running around.
Oh, that's wonderful. Such great dogs. If people out there want to support Little Angels dogs, service dogs in Bartlett, you guys have a couple of ways that they can help out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're super lucky to partner up with Subaru of New England, and they have a campaign going on for Subaru of New England Loves Pets. They're helping multiple animal agencies in New England, and so Any pictures posted with the hashtag SNELovesPets earns $5 to us.
Wow.
Every single post. And so it's an incredible campaign. We're trying to raise awareness as much as possible. On top of that, we are always looking for foster families. We have so many dogs that we are trying to train. We have about 70 dogs in training right now on the East Coast.
Wow.
What we're working up to. And we need foster families to help with that. And so we cover all the costs. We teach you how to train service dogs.
Wow.
And you get to take the dog out in public with you wherever you go to help its training.
Wow.
So we really love doing that project. And then on top of that, on the 14th, Black Cap is doing a Dine to Donate. We're going to have Miss Nellie there doing a demo dog. Anyone can come and meet Nellie. And we'll be having a couple really cool auction items. We have a stay at the Mount Washington Hotel.
Wow.
We have a skydiving package, a family portrait package, and a couple smaller prizes. And Black Cap is generously donating 10% of all proceeds to us that night.
Oh, that's fantastic. And if people want more information, including on how to possibly become foster care for some of your dogs, how do they?
Yep, littleangelservicedogs.org. Right on our website, there's an application button. And you are welcome to apply. We are always looking for them. We've set up a really cool new program with prisons, local prisons, where our dogs start there and come out to foster families after.
Oh, wow.
So our prison trainers are doing the hard work. You're just getting the dogs after they're trained and taking them in public.
All right. And was that Nellie, the cover dog on the website, do you think?
That one was not Nellie,
Oh.
but she is in there a couple times.
Of course, Nellie.
Nellie,
Can
go
I
say hi.
Can I say hi? Oh, you're so soft. You're so soft. Oh, you're so friendly. What a beautiful dog.
She is a good one. We've been extremely lucky with Nellie.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on and
Yeah.
sharing Nellie and sharing
Absolutely.
your the story of Little Angels Service Dogs. Anything else before we say goodbye?
Halloween night, we are hosting a community event. We're going to set up a bunch of tents. Kids can come and trick or treat. We're going to have a haunted hay maze. We'd love the community to come out. Totally free event, just something that we want to do for all the kids.
Oh, and can they pet Nellie?
There will be plenty of dogs around to pet.
Oh, that itself is worth the trip. All right. Well, thank you so much again. Little Angels Service Dogs, and the website is
littleangelservicedogs.org. Bit of a mouthful.
Easy enough. Thank you so much. Josh Drew, Little Angels Service Dogs. I always want to get those words mixed up. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
And best of luck. And we'll be back with more on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Red Rack Ale, or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Treat yourself to one of the most memorable golf experiences in the White Mountains at Hales Location Golf Course. Located at the base of White Horse Ledge, this 9-hole course is artfully laid out for challenging play amidst jaw-dropping beauty. End with cocktails, lunch, or dinner with a view at the newly renovated White Mountain Hotel and Resort. It's the perfect destination for a golf group outing or take advantage of the Sunday afternoon 9 Wine and Dine special. Book online at halesLocationGolf.com.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? treats. Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Oh, it looks like we're in a screensaver. We need to go higher. Higher. Definitely higher. We're like yodeling high. Yodeling?
No, don't do that.
We should go even higher. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. I'm good. Me too.
Adventure has a new look.
Let's go lower. Lower. That sounds good.
Discover more in the all-new Subaru Outback Wilderness. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Alpine Adventures is New England's largest and most award-winning adventure destination. Located in Lincoln, New Hampshire in the heart of the White Mountains, visit alpinezipline.com to learn more.
Alpine Adventures! Come out and play!
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
And good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, just about 8:30 in the morning. And it is our time to head to the summit of Mount Washington. And we're going to do that and say a hearty good morning to Stephen. Stephen, how are you this morning?
Good morning. How are you guys doing this fine Sunday morning?
We're doing well. It's nice weather down here. It's in the upper 40s and no rain or anything at the moment. And what about you guys up there on the summit?
Right now, it's actually not too bad. I'm watching out the window. We're kind of in the clear right now. A little bit still continued pattern from yesterday, a little bit of undercast, so not too bad. Looking outside, it's actually pretty nice. I haven't gotten a gauge on visibility yet. I know from earlier ops from Sam, he had about 55 to 60 miles for visibility when we were in the clear, but my first two obs of the day, we've been in the fog. As you can see here, a little bit of fog rolling in just to our north now, just north of the observation deck. So kind of varying a little bit, looking at the current conditions outside. Temperature hovering right around 40 degrees up here at the summit. We have temperatures down in the valley, mid to upper 40s, 46.9 at our lowest station of the auto road. Looking at wind speeds right now, we're right around 15 to 20 miles per hour, so a little bit of a steady breeze. It's actually, I'd say, probably the breeziest conditions we've seen all week long for our shift. We haven't really seen too much fog up here. I think there was one night, I think it was Thursday night, we saw a little bit of fog, but it was very brief. But otherwise, been fairly nice over the last couple of days. Looking at some of the current conditions, our 10-minute wind gust, 22 miles per hour. 24-hour wind gust, 33 miles per hour. No precipitation has been recorded over the last couple of days. Been a lot of high pressure rate at summit level, especially. We haven't really seen a lot of moisture get up to summit level. Been very stable and calm air to start our shift out, and looks like it's going to continue into the later part of our shift. May see winds increase a little bit. Looking at down at your guys' elevation, patchy fog this morning. Cloudy conditions continue as well. High pressure off to the northeast, so that's kind of funneling in moisture off the Gulf of Maine up into the White Mountains, and especially the southern parts of the White Mountains. If actually get north of the White Mountains, a lot of clearing. That's due to the sinking air over the White Mountains on the north side. On the south side of the mountains, kind of socked into mostly cloudy conditions. Sunday night, mostly cloudy early on. And then we could see some clearing overnight into Monday as well. High pressure trying to build back in. Monday, patchy morning, partly sunny into the afternoon. Temperatures getting into the upper 60s. And then Monday night, mostly clear early on. And then we come in partly cloudy once more as we have another kind of a little bit of a weak front moving through. But otherwise, not too much in weather going on as we start to head towards the middle of October. It's already October 10th, and looks like we're almost halfway through the month already. Been fairly above average temperatures for up here at the summit, and kind of looks like we're going to stay above average until at least end of the shift in the middle part of the week, maybe changing things a little bit towards later on this week.
Well, down here in the valley, that's the thing. The forecast for the next 4 days looks pretty nice. So
yeah, it does look very nice over the next couple of days. All the way from your guys' neck of the woods down the lower elevations all the way up here. Fairly nice weather, light winds. We have yet to really get over 40 miles per hour for wind speeds this whole shift. And today was the first time I didn't have to go outside and kind of really didn't have to sling because we're kind of socked in the fog. And when we're socked in the fog, you don't really have to worry too much about slinging. You can go outside, get a little bit of a reading, see how much maybe there is a lack of moisture, but we're at 100% relative humidity. When we're completely socked in the fog, but it keeps rolling in and out as I look over my left shoulder still. And we got some visitors starting to come up here to the summit as well, the early morning risers to get up here to check things out. We've seen a couple of hikers out there as well this morning.
That's great. Well, you have a great week up there, and I know we'll talk to you soon.
Yep. Thank you very much. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Enjoy plenty of football later on today.
All right. Thanks so much, Stephen. Have a great day.
You too, Rob.
Take care. And Stephen letting us know what is going on up there on the summit of Mount Washington. So, so it's always fun to find out what is happening up there. Interesting about how, just it's calm. Just kind of hanging out up there on the summit of Mount Washington.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Just kind of hanging out on the summit.
Hanging out, eating a sandwich.
Yeah, those people were standing on the deck. They're eating a sandwich.
An olive loaf.
So don't forget, coming up on the program, Susan Bean will be here from the Denmark Arts Center. Plus, of course, we've got Watch and Win that we're going to be giving away. A whole bunch of Watch and Wins today. And let's talk about this girls' trip. This November, grab some of your girlfriends and head up to the White Mountain Hotel and Resort for a Girls Just Want to Have Fun weekend. On November 19th through the 21st, the 2021 Girls Just Want to Have Fun weekend will feature live music from Bruce Marshall, as well as a number of exclusive stay items, including 2 nights accommodation, goodie bags, food and drink sampling, aqua chi classes, craft vendor fair, yoga, mimosas, mani-pedi at Nail Envy, or a visit to the soaking pot at Settlers Green Outlet Village. The event is always a sellout, so call today to reserve your room. So you can do that. Either call 1-800-533-6301 or go to whitemountainhotel.com. And don't forget, there's weekly seminars from the OBS. The nonprofit Mount Washington Observatory offers free distance learning programs each week during the school year to support STEM curricula throughout the nation. Students and weather enthusiasts can connect live to the highest peak in the northeastern United States via Zoom and Facebook in sessions called Home with the World's Worst Weather. Programs will be offered Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. from October to May, and the programs are targeted for grades 6 to 8, but open to all, and expand on Mount Washington Observatory's well-established distance learning program that connects students across the country to the excitement and science taking place on the summit of Mount Washington. Program content will cover topics including weather, climate, and climate change throughout the context of Mount Washington and the observatory. For more information, head to mountwashington.org for more information. All righty, so we're going to give it away?
Give it away.
Let's give it away. We're going to give away the Helly Hansen duffel So you saw it, you love it, you want it. There it is. It's got a big HH on it right there for no, that would be Thurston Howell III. HH. Harold Hecubar was HH.
Hecubar.
Harold Hecubar in the classic episode of Gilligan's Island.
Oh.
Yes, Harold Hecubar. A lot of people are going, I remember Harold Hecubar.
I remember Harold.
He was a producer. He was I think it was a Broadway producer. So they did the musical version of Hamlet.
Ooh.
Which is where most of us my age learned Hamlet. And also learned, it was done to Figaro, I think, the opera. I think that's the name.
Figaro.
Yeah. So they
Just like that.
combined the two. That's how we learned the music and learned about Hamlet.
That's awesome, man.
So, as I digress. But let's give away this Helly Hansen bag. And let me give you a quick description of it again, just so you know what I'm talking about. I just have to find it. Here it is. The large U-shaped opening will help the bag stay standing even when empty, and the lined side pocket allows you to separate the shoes from your clothes. The bag also features hidden shoulder straps in the top lid pocket, and the main zipper is lockable for safe travel.
Now, I'm sure most people were able to catch my little flub. I did put a question up just now, Rob. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not. I was reading about the Helly Hansen.
I guess one of the versions of the question got messed up, so we'll have to do that another time.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do this one.
So we're going to do this question. Remind us to win the Helly Hansen. Who wears number 5 for the Boston Red Sox? Give us a call, 356-6619. Good morning. Who wears number 5 for the Boston Red Sox?
Dwight Evans.
Dwight Evans. Is Dwight Evans?
I haven't heard that name in a while.
I haven't heard that name. I don't know what number he used to wear, but no, it is not Dwight Evans. So it would be who wears number 5 currently.
Currently, yes.
I think would be what we're looking for here. So a current Red Sox player who wears number 5. Good morning, White Mountain State. Who wears number 5 for the Boston Red Sox?
Nomar Garcia.
Nomar. Is it Nomar? Did Nomar wear number 5? Nope.
It was Nomar.
It what? Nomar did wear number 5?
Yeah.
Wow, good answer then.
Right.
But not currently.
No, not
So
currently.
it's one of
I was
those
surprised
rotating-
when I found out the answer, or just when I found out that this person wore number 5. I was surprised because I thought Nomar.
I would have thought they would have
retired it.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountain State. Who wears number 5 for the Boston Red Sox currently?
It's Federico Hernandez.
Is it Hernandez?
You know, it's not exactly what we want, but I'll accept it.
All right. Matthew says he'll accept it. So
we'll see. It's Enrique Kike Hernandez.
Yeah, Kike Hernandez. So yes, kudos. I actually didn't know that it was Enrique. I just thought it was Kike Hernandez. So
good branding.
There you go. And who's on the phone this morning?
Susan from Moultonboro.
Hi, Susan from Moultonboro. How are you today?
Great.
Great. Well, it's even better. You have the Helly Hansen Scout Duffel.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. A wonderful bag. Great for traveling and maybe grocery shopping if you wanted, or yard work. You could. This bag can do anything, and it, so. So what do you got planned today, Susan?
I'd like to paint.
You'd like to paint. Well, if not today, this week is going to be great because it's going to be so warm during the week.
Right.
Right. All right. Well, hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you because Susan won the Helly Hansen Duffel. So
she's the winner.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it up one more time just because it's fun to hold it up because it takes up the whole screen. It's kind of fun.
Kids are bothering you, just lock them up.
That's it.
Come get them in a few hours.
But puppy, you could probably put a puppy in there, a little kennel. There's
cat,
a lot of things.
A cat would love that bag.
Oh, a cat would have a great time in there.
Cat would be like, thank you. Thank you for the new
guinea
home.
pigs, you can put guinea pigs in there.
Ooh, guinea pig bag. This is my guinea pig bag.
This is my guinea pig. I go to a party, I bring my own guinea pigs.
Don't mind the guinea pigs.
That's right. So, all right, congratulations, Susan. And speaking of Susan Bean from the Denmark Art Center is here, so she'll be joining us in just a moment. And we'll be back in a moment on White Mountains Today.
Have you accepted chronic pain and loss of mobility as part of aging? What if you could get back the life you love? I'm Dr. Trish Murray, And I'd like to give you the tools to restore and maintain your own physical, mental, and cognitive health. The Discover Health Movement Membership is an online movement program that can be done anywhere on your own schedule. It's unique, fun, non-intimidating, and it gets you back to the life you love. Sign up at discoverhealthfmc.com.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Weather Vane Theater brings Broadway to the North Country, performing award-winning musicals and plays in an alternating repertory schedule. Staged in a charming and historic venue, the Weather Vane's fall season runs now through October 10th, featuring Pippin, Always Patsy Cline, She Loves Me, and The Mountaintop. See a different show almost every night. Enjoy Broadway in the North Country. For ticket information, go online to weathervanenh.org.
That's the thing about claims, you see, they don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, but is now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking? I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. Well, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
North Conway Midas saves vacations.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
And welcome back to White Mountains today. It is about 50 degrees outside in North Conway as we speak. And in fact, why don't we take a look at the weather forecast right now and see what we've got going on. And there's our weather map. And high pressure to our east is going to maintain an offshore flow through tonight with mostly cloudy skies, but generally dry weather. A warming trend starts Monday with temperatures climbing into the mid-70s by Tuesday and staying well above normal through the end of next week. Precipitation chances remain low with slight chances across southern areas late tomorrow and again on Wednesday. So there you go. Today, patchy fog before 10 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 61. Calm winds becoming south around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, patchy fog before 9, then patchy fog after 10. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low around 49 with some calm winds. On Monday, patchy fog before 10, otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 70, calm winds. And Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 50 with also calm winds. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 73. So there's your forecast for the Mount Washington Valley. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, we just had a chance to chat with Steve, and he told us that it's going to be mostly in the clear today under mostly cloudy skies. Winds will come out of the southwest at 20 to 35 miles per hour. Could get some gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Pretty calm up on the summit of Mount Washington. High of about 43 during the day today. All righty. And don't forget, coming up next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we're here. We're going to chat with a whole bunch of people. And in fact, we're going to find out from Theater in the Wood about their presentation of the Rocky Horror Picture Show and kind of a unique presentation that they're doing with that. So we'll find out about that next week. Plus also Castle in the Clouds and M&D Playhouse and what they've got with their upcoming theater agenda. So all of that is coming up next weekend here on White Mountains Today. And I want to tell you about a nice dining option for you. If you head on up to the Switchback Grill at the Rosebrook Lodge at the top of Bretton Woods. It's now open Thursday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the remainder of the fall season. Enjoy the amazing views of Mount Washington with a delicious European-inspired lunch or a tasty cocktail. Seating is first come, first served with the last seating at 2:30, so please plan accordingly. Get more information at BrettonWoods.com. And coming up with some live entertainment, if you want to get out and check out some live entertainment, go on up to the Shenandoah Pub today. Riley Parkhurst will be performing up there at the Shenandoah Pub. On Tuesday, Hoot Night and Open Mic at the Wildcat Tavern, and the Woodstock Inn Brewery has karaoke. Thursday, Rafe Matragrano is at the Wildcat Tavern. And then moving on to Friday, October 15th, Dennis and Davey is at Deacon Street. Riley Parkhurst Project at the Red Parker Pub. Rafe is back at the Shenandoah Pub on Friday. Randy Massinio is at the Shovel Handle Pub. And Al Schaffner at the Wildcat Tavern. All righty, and we've got another Watch and Win to give away. And we have a pass for you to travel up the Auto Road. We talked about the Auto Road and what about a great time of year to do that. It's one drive yourself admission to the Mount Washington Auto Road. Find adventure at every turn when you drive, tour, and explore the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. And 4 trail passes to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center for biking and hiking. Yeah. All righty. And yeah, there we go. Hey, did we do the Boggs Boots gift giveaway? Was that done? Did I miss it?
Believe.
Did I miss that?
I may have been yesterday, but I don't recall.
I don't know. But
I think Chris said he was going to give it away yesterday, but I don't think he did live.
I don't know.
He may have done it in another fashion.
I don't know. You can still go on, see if it's still active, and put your name in on whitemountains.tv for the Boggs Boots giveaway.
Might as well.
Might as well. We're going to give away a pair of Boggs Boots at the end of the program, too. Speaking of which. All right, so the Mount Washington Auto Road can be yours if you call us at 603-356-6619. In DC Comics Doomsday Clock number 4, a protagonist, Rorschach, is admitted into a mental institution in which of these New England city or town? Would it be Jackson, New Hampshire, Barry, Vermont, Stamford, Connecticut, or Waterville, Maine? Which one of these had Rorschach admitted into a mental institution?
It's a great book.
Is it?
I enjoyed it. It's the sequel to Watchmen.
Oh, really? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Which New England city or town was Rorschach admitted?
Hi, is it Waterville, Maine?
Is it Waterville, Maine? Let's find out. It was Waterville, Maine, as a matter of fact. Wow, good for you. Have you read it? Have you read the Doomsday Clock number 4?
No, I have not, but I have family in Waterville.
We're at the shop.
There you go. And they told you about Rorschach. And who's on the phone?
This is Jen.
Hey, how are you this morning?
Fine. I'm doing wonderful.
And what do you got planned for today, this long weekend?
A little bit of football.
A little bit of football. Well, very cool. And don't forget, you can also travel up to the summit of Mount Washington.
Excellent.
Very cool. All right, hang on the phone. And so Doomsday Clock number 4.
Yes.
Did you read 1, 2, and 3 also?
I read the whole thing. It's the only graphic novel that ever made me cry.
Wow.
The only book that ever made me cry. But I also don't read as much as I should, so that's probably the big reason. But it was, it's very compelling. If anyone knows anything about Watchmen, it's a very intense, deep story.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good to know. Hey, coming up on the program, Susan Bean is here, and we're going to chat about what's going on at the Denmark Art Center when we return.
The White Mountains TV Foliage Report is brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Here's the Foliage Report as of October 8th. We'll start by saying it's beautiful everywhere right now. Fall color may be a little behind schedule this year, but the change from last week to this week has been the biggest of the season. Some spots are at peak, some are near peak, and others are advancing toward peak rapidly. Let's get to it. If you're looking for peak color, you'll want to head north. The season's most vibrant hues are stretching down from the great north woods of Coos County into the villages above the northern notches, like Whitefield, Bethlehem, and Bretton Woods. Here, the iconic Omni Mount Washington Hotel is cloaked in her regal garments. Velvety reds and oranges make for a stunning picture of the Grand Dame. Franconia Notch is also at or nearing peak, as seen here in photos courtesy of Cannon Mountain and Franconia Notch State Park. Mid-elevations on the Mount Washington Auto Road are spotted with peak foliage. This view of the Mount Washington Auto Road stage office from above shows lower elevation forests in Pinkham Notch are beautiful, with the brightest, most saturated fall color set to emerge in the coming days. The colors in this view from the Pemi Overlook, high up on the Kancamagus Highway on a cloudy day, are like vivid oil paints on a smoky gray canvas. Side attractions like Sabaday Falls make the Kank one of the most popular fall drives in the world. In North Conway, the progression of color went from a walk to a run this past week. The village absolutely glows in the afternoon sun. Yellow ash trees at peak color already dropping leaves. Maples along the water's edge at Dolph Pond and along Stark Road make for a pleasant country drive. The view from the top of Cathedral Ledge shows vibrant pockets of hardwoods amid evergreens, with the high elevation slopes of Carter Notch in the background covered in crimson. This interesting view of Cranmore Mountain shows Blackcap Mountain in the background with beeches, birches, and maples in peak color, while Cranmore and the peaks of the Green Hills Preserve are still mostly green due to a higher oak density. Lower elevation forests are rushing to catch up to mountainsides already splotched in the season's brightest colors. Enjoy what is sure to be one of the most beautiful weeks of the fall here in the White Mountains. Share your pictures with us on social media, and we may show them off in the next week's Foliage Report. Thanks for watching. The White Mountains
The brand new Gorham Bike and Ski in North Conway is here to help you have fun in the outdoors. They carry a range of bikes from road bikes to full suspension mountain bikes. Store staff has local info and trail recommendations. And service technicians are ready to help with expert repairs and tune-ups. Clothing and accessories for your adventures? Gorham Bike and Ski has you covered. Winter lovers, check out their great selection of alpine skis, Nordic skis, snowboards, and split boards. Gorham Bike and Ski, 1881 White Mountain Highway, North Conway.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains today.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Weather Vane Theater brings Broadway to the North Country, performing award-winning musicals and plays in an alternating repertory schedule. Staged in a charming and historic venue, the Weather Vane's fall season runs now through October 10th. Featuring Pippin, Always Patsy Cline, She Loves Me, and The Mountaintop. See a different show almost every night. Enjoy Broadway in the North Country. For ticket information, go online to weathervanenh.org.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us right here is Susan Bean from the Denmark Art Center. Susan, how are you?
Peachy Kino. Thanks,
always,
Rob.
Always good to see you.
Nice
I'm
to
glad
see
you
you.
came by on this fine Sunday.
I know. Indigenous holiday weekend.
That's right.
It's booming out there.
Oh, it is booming. Beautiful, and it's a beautiful weekend too. Weather-wise, it's nice. You know, a little bit of fog, but still very nice.
Yeah.
And so. What is happening? You took a little breather. You know, you had an unbelievable spring and summer schedule there at the Denmark Arts Center, and now you're gearing into fall and winter.
Yes, it's been a wonderful, exciting haul to be able to get through a season where people are gathering and outdoors in the town of Denmark, and all the foundation support provided that for us. And so in this transition, we're going back inside. So it will be yet another phase of the pandemic and the arts and how we work with it in our community and where our community is at with continuing to see the arts and supporting the arts at a level of comfort for them.
Exactly.
Right.
And so how did you set up this fall and winter? Was there a theme that you tried to go with, or you just wanted to get the best people possible?
The latter. I'm going to go with that one. And always in keeping an eye right now, other arts institutions and organizations that are happening to see what they're doing with guidelines.
Yeah.
So for us, going inside, it is all masked all the time. We took away the food and the alcohol so that masks would remain.
Yeah.
And we pulled in an air filtration system so that we can so I can feel comfortable for staff and artists coming in, and that guests would feel comfortable coming in to see, because people are still have their concerns.
Right.
Rightly so.
Right. Absolutely. And it's a beautiful building. I've had a chance to be there. It's just an unbelievable building, and a great venue and great sound and everything else. So it's a nice spot to go and see all these performers, and you have a whole bunch of great things coming up.
Yeah, thanks. We have a variety, which is fun.
It is. That's what I'm looking. I keep looking at people going, why does he keep looking down? I have the poster in front of me, and so it just shows all the variety that you have. That's the best word to describe it. Variety.
Right. Yeah. And ideally, we catch in our casting our net wide a bunch of people who will come in for the first time, who are just coming back for the first time, because that's what that whole season felt like this summer, was bands going, oh my gosh, we haven't performed together for a whole year, or this is the first time we've been together, or theater troops going, we've been doing all this on Zoom. So in a way, it's sort of like dress rehearsal.
Right.
But in the performance quality, nada. It's all been really wonderful. In this fall, we looked at doing what we had the Children's Museum and Theater of Maine coming in next weekend. We have our comedy series, adult content comedy series, coming in next Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday night, so next weekend's a big weekend. Saturday night we have Northbound Singers, a Boston group, a cappella, Gaelic song. That's lovely. And we have a couple of changes, because as we're trying to be flexible with our calendar, what we set up in March is nary the same come November, So there's a few changes. So going online, denmarkarts.org is the best place to catch any new performances we're putting in or any changes.
Right, and it just keeps you updated right there, and it's got all of the info.
Yep.
But the newest updated info.
Right, the hot info.
And then you've got stuff going, right up through Christmas. What is the Holly Holiday Handmade Bazaar?
That's an annual for us. Thanks for picking that one out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talented people in the White Mountain Valley region, right, and in Western Maine. And so we open it up to artisans and have them bring in their talents, creations, and products. So people can go shopping.
Yeah.
And start the holiday season that way. We've modified that as well. So rather than having 20 vendors, we're reducing it to 12 vendors. We pulled out the food vendors because we had some great cheese makers and pie makers and chocolate makers that came in.
Right.
So that's how we're adjusting, and we are psyched that we can have it, whereas in last year we did it all online.
Right. Right.
So that's fun.
Well, that's great. So that'll be a lot of fun. You have a Christmas Carol.
2 years ago, this gentleman, Will Rice, I think he started the Philadelphia Theater for the Hearing Impaired and Deaf, and had taught there and been the executive director there for years. He's a consummate actor.
Mm-hmm.
He retired in Bridgeton, and we're fortunate to have him. He's doing all of the characters of A Christmas Carol.
Wow.
And it's phenomenal. I bounced around to each character he presented. He did it with such aplomb. It's just lovely.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's coming up on December 11th.
Yes.
So 2 shows. Is it 2 shows, or is it just there's a dash there?
He has 1 show that day.
Okay.
I believe the weekend before we have the Cold Night Burlesque Theater and the Rebellion concert. So it's 2 burlesque shows.
Wow.
It's great. A group in Norway. We went to see him a couple years ago, and I'm like, oh, that would be fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's really a mix.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about the Denmark Art Center, is that it is such a mix. Rut's not the right word, but you're not in the same path. You're all over. You're all
over the board.
Eclectic.
Thank you. That's a nice way to say
Right.
squirrel.
Yeah.
Right?
Squirrel. So, but yeah, so it's great. So you have all these things coming up. And, I mean, it's a short drive from here.
Yeah.
Shorter if you live closer, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's a nice drive over there. And as I said, beautiful building, great venue to explore all of these things. So the best thing to do is to go onto the website.
Denmarkarts.org. That is truly the best and the quickest way to get a response. And check to see what is available, if there are any changes, CDC guidelines. That'll be the place to do it.
Yeah.
And anything new, like we just added in yesterday, working with the Denmark Historical Society, a performance. I'd say it's a gathering, and it's Denmark history, now, then to now, from the 1880s. So the Stacy brothers, Rusty, Jim, and Butch, are bringing their stories of working as kids in the area from people who were born in the, who lived and worked in the late 1800s to early 1900s. And they're sort of bringing their stories to the forefront.
Cool.
And we're going to start oral history of Denmark and working with the Historical Society to eventually, Longview, create a play.
That's great. Yeah, oral histories are so amazing. They're such a great way to
Oh my gosh.
to explore history is really, and doing it in a different way than just sitting there reading a book. So
Right, and it lends itself completely to the stage.
Absolutely.
Right, in different ways. So this is the beginning of that. It's a road.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think so too.
And anything else you want to throw out there for us right now, Susan?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she said.
Well, I have to say, this season has been, in the last 2 years, has been interesting because of the pandemic.
Right.
And I think I find it a great value because we've been able to get the organizations, nonprofits together, talking about how to troubleshoot. What are you doing? Here's some ideas of what I'm doing. That's been super. The foundations, like the Robert and Dorothy Goldberg Foundation, the Simmons Foundation, Central Maine Power as their foundation, the Onion Foundation, they have all stepped up mightily to support nonprofits to get through. And that is truly the only way we could have opened up this season to the public and shared arts and bands and theater pieces and kids camp with the community. Not for them, there wouldn't have been a season to exist because it's still very precarious as cash flow goes.
Right.
So totally grateful for that. The community's been grateful because it's all been the first time, many firsts this summer of getting together, and it's emotional.
Right.
Right? It's lovely. So we're psyched and grateful for that, and being able to be here at Outside TV to be able to share what we're doing in our little neck of Western foothills of Maine is a great appreciation. Thanks.
Well, we love having you.
Well,
Absolutely.
shucks.
So definitely check out all of the great things that are going on there at the Denmark Arts Center. Go to denmarkarts.org and get the updated list because there's some things that have been changed, some things that have been updated, added. And you don't want to miss out on it.
No.
So, well, Susan, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank
and
you.
I know we'll see you again because we're going to have to find out what's happening in January too.
Yeah, we hope to see you in our neck of the woods.
That sounds good.
Thanks.
All right, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com, northconwaymaps.com, or northconwaycoupons.com.
Allergy sufferers, bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just one day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, fresh catch, juicy steaks, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday the 10th of October. So kind of in the middle of a long holiday weekend and, of course, good weather. So, Matthew, what do you want to talk about?
I think that, giving a shout out to our amigos, if you will, at Alpine Adventures.
I thought that's where we were going.
Because, I just like to blow up this place because if I could do it, I would do it.
There you go. So Alpine Adventures in Lincoln is offering foliage tours through the fall. What a great way to see the foliage. Tour the stunning fall foliage of the Mount Washington Valley with their zipline tours, side-by-side Barren Mountain tours, or on the six-wheel off-road vehicles. Book online at alpinezipline.com. And availability is going fast, both of the zip lines and the foliage. So definitely book that. This week would be a good week for it. The weather is going to be nice. So check them out on alpinezipline.com.
This would be the superior week to do it.
Oh, yeah.
All the sun.
And hey, so Boggs Boots.
Boggs
Boots. Hey, I found a thing, too. We're not giving that thing away till the 13th. So you still can qualify for a $100 Boggs Boots gift card. Go on to whitemountains.tv and then click onto that and get the qualify for the Boggs Boots $100 gift card. We're doing that on October 13th.
3 days.
That's what my note says. But right now, we have this pair of women's size 9. I like the box. Boggs. I think it went backwards. And so this is the woman's Savi boot. So I guess it's a mid-length boot. But, form-fitting, so it's not like a big galoshes. So very comfortable. And these, I have the low ones, I told you that. And I know they're comfortable. So, and they keep you so amazingly dry that, you know me and my bogs.
You love your bogs.
Yeah. I found some that works, and I like it.
Make you feel like the Iron Giant's stomping around.
Exactly. I love being the Iron Giant. That'd be awesome.
I would love to.
Let's
make it happen.
Let's give them away. So they are a women's size 9, and the Sauve boot, S-A-U-V-I-E.
Size 9.
And and we're going to do this pretty easy here, and all of these places would be muddy, so they'd be perfect for your Bogs boots. Which of these towns below is not in Carroll County, New Hampshire? Give us a call, 356-6619, and tell us, is it Moultonborough, Freedom, Wolfboro, or Carroll? Which one of these is not in Carroll County, New Hampshire? Good morning, White Mountain State. Which one of these towns is not in Carroll County?
Is it Carroll, New Hampshire?
Is it Carroll, New Hampshire? Well, that would not make sense. It's Carroll County, but is it Carroll, New Hampshire?
Sometimes I think
Matthew?
I make stumpers, and then I don't make stumpers.
You didn't stump us this time.
I didn't stump a single soul.
It was a trick. Good morning. And who's on the phone?
This is Tim calling from Freedom.
Well, calling from Freedom, and so Carroll, New Hampshire is actually up in Coos County. So kind of an interesting question. And where are you calling from this morning?
I'm in Freedom right now, but I'm from Massachusetts.
You said Freedom, and I'm just so confused by this Carroll thing here. But Freedom, we know, is part of Carroll County. And what do you have planned for this fine day?
Not quite sure yet. My brother-in-law and my niece to show up, and then we're going to plan the day. That's still driving up today.
There you go. Well, sounds like that's a plan in itself. Your plan of no plan is a plan. So you have won the Bogs boots.
Fantastic. I don't think they'll fit me, but I'll find somebody.
I bet you could find someone who you're gonna suddenly have a lot of friends who can fit into a woman's size 9.
A lot of female friends.
Who are gonna come up to you and say, "Hey, you're the guy with the boots.
I want the boots."
So ignore Matthew, but. Hang on the phone. We'll get more answers, more info from you.
I bet my eyes at you.
Wow. Just for the Bogs boots. Are we going away and coming back?
I think we are going to go away, come back, tell them about the weather.
So we're
going
to do that. We're going to go away, then we're going to come back, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. Hard to believe we've been here for a couple hours already. We've been chatting, we've been having a good time. Susan Bean, glad that she could stop by and tell us everything about the Denmark Arts Center and just all the other stuff we found out about today on the program.
We discovered it.
We discovered it. We
gave
discovered
some
the White
stuff
Mountains.
away.
We
Yes.
gave stuff away. We have prize winners. It's a lot of fun.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's white mountains around us, and they're pretty cool.
There are.
We discovered them.
A lot of White Mountains and the Mount Washington Valley and everything else. So we'll be back next weekend, of course, Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you join us there. We've got some cool guests. Believe in Books will be here talking about their upcoming Rocky Horror Picture Show. Also M&D Productions, Productions, and Castle in the Clouds. Those will all be here next weekend. Matthew and I will be here on Sunday.
Yes.
Matthew and somebody will be here on Saturday.
Somebody.
One
of those Chris Prue, Marty
That's
Bash
right,
individuals.
One of those guys. So that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you do that. And make sure you keep it tuned right here to TV 16. Always great programs all throughout the week with Outside TV. And Matthew, thanks so much for everything today.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, audience members, for tuning in and listening to us.
Winning and all the other fun stuff.
Starting your morning and discovering the White Mountains with us.
There you go.
We
So
discovered
enjoy this weekend. Enjoy this fabulous weather week. And we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.